Wala, wala, wala. Hello, my people. Hi. Are we already the next day? Good morning from Europe. How's everyone doing? Let's gist, late night gist, guys. I have some videos I'm going to be playing for you guys concerning narcissists, guys. There is this woman I saw that a video is very interesting and make a lot of sense. How's you all doing? Hope you guys are good. I have a very stressful day. Thank you for the thumb up. Please put the thumb up. Somebody just remove the thumb up. Why? Why did you remove it? It was already 3. I don't know what happened that it become 2. Thank you. Thank you. How's you? Hope your day is going well. Mine is going well, but I was so stressed. Today I was so stressed, but nevertheless, I say let me come and see my people. How is area? My people, is area calm, area clear? I'm not live on Facebook. I would like to go live on Facebook at the same time. Let me turn on my Facebook live. In case those who I don't know whether anybody will watch, but there is no harm in trying. It's no harm in trying, guys. Yeah. Who is here with me? Say hi. Say hi to your host. Say hi. I'm here behind the camera. Francais people, they say camera. Now really camera. We the English people say camera. France people say camera. You see the camera? They say euro. Euro is euro. Euro. In French, is euro. It is where a lot of narcissists, a lot of narcissist personality out there. We have it in women as well, you know. There is narcissists in women as well, but it's not common. It's common in men because of their ego and pride. Narcissist is common in men. It's not common in women. We have it in women, but how many women really use men? Women are helper. Women are helper in nature. If you are a woman, you are a helper. You are not a user. You are not a narcissist. You are not a narcissist if you are always a helper to your partner. Hi, Mama Caroline Cos. Thanks for joining. Most women are helpers. They are not narcissists, no. When you see women that are not helper, they always try their best to make sure they earn a living for themselves. That is not a narcissist. Narcissists can be working, but they will drain you as well. That is what they do. They drain women physically, psychologically, and otherwise. And what narcissist does is that they know what people are complaining of you about. If they want to deal with you, is that place they will hold you. And they know if they use that word, the word is going to join them. That is how they gaslight. So all women have to be careful out there. Learn how to support your fellow women if they are going through narcissist problem. It's not easy, It's only those who are married to them that know how narcissists drain. If you are not married to them, you will never know. You will be thinking, my husband is normal. You will think all husband is like that. It's not all husband that are normal. They are mad people. They don't know. They know many of the time. They say they know. They know that they are wicked, but that is what gives them joy. That's what gives them joy. Hi, my Facebook people. Hi, you guys. Let me try and put some picture on the screen. Let me put this my beautiful picture. Look at me. I think this is better. I think the woman is in glue to the family. It's problem. Oh, it's not easy. It's not easy to leave them, especially with children. I can see what Kora is going through. It's not easy to leave them. Oh. They will use their children to hook you. It's a big problem. That is why you see some women, they will just run and leave the children for the man. That is what many women does. But they cannot really take care of the children. But if you run, who will take care of the children? They cannot, but they can be telling you, I'm going to take off my children. Go away, leave my children for me, leave my children for me. They are lying. They can't take care of the children. The children will suffer under their care. So until the children turn 18, you will never have your freedom. I'll be playing some video for you guys, and narcissist disorder is a big problem in the society right now. A lot of men are narcissists. A lot. They don't have own training. They have mother issue. That is their problem. They have problem with motherly love. They have problem. And many of them, they are from narcissist family as well. When you check their family, all of them are narcissists. It's a big problem in the society we are today. Yeah.
How they have done things to malicious. I call it the law of reciprocity. But I'm going to tell you something. When narcissists start to experience bad things happening to them, which this actually happens on a day-to-day basis. But because they're so negative and they're so engulfed in that negativity, a lot of times they don't even pay attention to what's really happening. Why? Because there's always something going on with these birds. And the family too. And I know y'all gonna testify in the comments. Every time when you was with that narcissist, when you were over there with them, that family always got something crazy jumping off with that family. You be like, what?
Yeah, they always support each other. When you see a narcissist family, the women inside, they will always tell you that their husband is bad. That their brother is just the best. Did you know this, my brother? How I wish I have a husband like my brother that is married to you. Oh my God, you're supposed to be happy. Self-love. I'm using myself for example. Self-love, you have to be glorifying God. You have a good man. I didn't see this type of good man to marry. That is how narcissists behave, guys. That is what they always tell you. Even their family are like that. They look for what their brother don't like in you, and they use that to attack you as well. They attack you the way their brothers also attack you. Mostly the women in narcissist family, they are very wicked. They try to play with you to make you forget about yourself, but the play is not it's not natural relationship. That friendship is not natural one. They are trying to come and collect evidence from you so that in case they want to gaslight you, they will join their brother to use that evidence to gaslight you. You have to regain your power. What you do to overcome narcissist trait is do what they don't like you to do. That is the only way to deal with them. Do that thing they don't like you to do. That is how to suppress their power. Do that thing they don't always like you to do. If you ask them, can I do this? They will tell you no. They want you to do the opposite of what you want. And you tell them, no, I'm not going to do the opposite of what you want. I'm going to do what I want. I am an adult. And that make the narcissist. Are you okay? You talking to me, your husband, like that? I'm your husband, for crying out loud. You gonna tell him I'm your wife, for crying out loud. I am an adult. Let me. That is the only way. They are manipulators in nature. Hi, my Facebook people. Please thumbs up the video. Buy me some stars. Please super chat me, guys. God bless you. Thumbs up.
In the world, how could all of this bad stuff be happening to y'all at one time? I mean, it's always some drama, always something crazy going on, right? But narcissists, they don't typically see their punishment coming, and whether you know it or not, you are part of the punishment. Okay, you are, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because see, when a narcissist, a lot of times it takes a narcissist a long time to find supply like you. Okay, find supply like me. So when they do find supply, because most of the time they're going to, they're going to be around with that low hanging fruit. But every now and then they're able to get their hands on, that fruit that's at the top of the tree that you could, that's hard to get, like you and me. Yeah. Us. Yeah, so they can get that every now and then, they can pick one of those. And so what happens is when they actually come into the company of a person like yourself, right? And they actually get to experience how it is to be in a relationship with you, the way you love, the way that you cared for them, the way you nurtured them, the way you paid attention, the way you validated them, the way that you gave of yourself.
I hope you guys are hearing. Are you guys hearing? Mama Julie State, are you hearing? Is the video clear? Is it loud and clear, guys? We are talking about Narcs, guys. My Facebook people, are you guys hearing me? Say hi.
And I'm talking about sometimes, you gave more than you should have. You definitely gave more than the narcissist did. Yeah. Okay. So in that instance, that's you are a rare breed. You are a rare person. You see what I'm saying? And narcissists don't come across you all the time. So what happens is when they've had the ability to be in a situation with you like that, and then now you have either discarded them or you have made them discard you. Baby, let me tell you something about that. I want you to understand something. That right there in itself is torturous. It's punishment for them. Why? Because when you won't let them come back, all they have is the memories of you, just like all you have is the memories of them. That's what you have. And this is why it's so important to heal and become whole after you're done with them, because that keeps you in a space of never going back. Now, you will still have memories from time to time, but once you heal and become whole, you ain't thinking about these birds. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you go on and start walking in your purpose and your God-given destiny. Listen here. I'm going to tell you something. That is when God begins to really bless you, and you begin to focus on your grow up and your glow up. Okay. And see, at that point, you focused on yourself. You focused on your purpose and destiny. You ain't got time to be dealing with this bird and whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. So guess what? When you're not taking them back, they're being punished, because now you're forcing them to pick up another supply that's going to be substandard to what you were, and trying to make them you so they miserable in that relationship, and the new supply is too. You know why? Because the new supply is not you, and they don't want to be you. But the narcissist forces them. It's almost like they want to.
King Gesta, put another. Please, somebody just remove their thumbs up. Please put the thumbs up. It was 13 not quite long ago. Aye, Mr. Juju definitely look like Chucky. King Esther said he looked like Chucky. I can't stop laughing.
Form some type of sorcery on that new supply and magically change them into who you were to them. All right, let's keep going. So basically that's what's happening. But the punishment in that is that now they have to see you grow and glow. They know the new supply is not you, so they're being punished because of that. But all the while, y'all, narcissists, they never see the punishment coming. They're never expecting it. Why? Because a narcissist think they can get away with anything. Yep, they do. They think they can treat you any kind of way, treat anybody. Because I'm going to tell you something. We take it personal, what these narcissists do to us. We take it personal. And we like, I can't believe you talked to me like that. I can't believe that you said those things, but I can't believe you did this and that.
They expect you not to talk back at them. They expect you not to talk back at them.
Whatever. You that's what you tell the narcissist. But you know what? This is not personal. The narcissists treat everybody like that. They don't like you like they don't like everybody else.
Yeah.
It's not personal. That's what they do to everybody. Yeah. But it doesn't make it right. You know, it doesn't make it right. But they're not expecting, they're not, they never saw their punishment coming because they feel entitled. They got an ego that tells them that they're entitled to treat people the way that they do. I told y'all about that swollen ego. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they can treat you however they want to treat you.
Hi, Queen. Thanks for joining. Edna, Michi, thanks for joining. We are talking about narcissists, my darling sister. We started not quite long ago. I think I started about not quite long ago. It's not up to 10 minutes. I started from Facebook, right? You can stay, okay? We are still on it.
And say whatever it is they want to do and say, and you shouldn't have a right to say anything about it. That's right. You shouldn't have a right to say anything about it. Why? Because guess what? According to the narcissist, they are the biggest victims of everything in the whole entire world. Guess what? And so everybody should be falling down. Oh, what's wrong? How can we help you? So and so, this and that, baby. No. And that's what makes them entitled to feel like they don't deserve to be punished. Okay. But baby, let me tell you something. As I said before, karma is a patient gangster. It
exactly.
is. And I'm going to tell you something. It ain't no address in this world that has ever been established
exactly.
that karma did not get downloaded. Oh, yes, it did. Exactly. That's called reciprocity going to get them. And they never see it coming. So when y'all noticed when y'all were with the narcissists, or did y'all notice when something would happen between y'all, or something bad happened in the, when y'all were together, the narcissist would be like, wow, what happened there? Especially if it directly affected them. Man, I can't never catch a break. I can't do this. I can't do that. They be on 45 with it. Forget 10. They on 50. You know what I'm saying? They go because they don't see the punishment coming. They don't see the fact of everything that they've done to other people, how they manipulated them, and how they have treated them, how they have done things to maliciously hurt other people. Baby, when that thing come back and smack them, I'm gonna tell you something. It don't just smack them. It DRAG them. Okay?
Yeah.
That part. Yeah, because that's why y'all see them when they've gone through a long run and they've treated people so bad. Y'all done seen them. That narcissist sometimes got sick, got a term, and I'm not wishing this on anybody. But this is what happens when you have all of that hatred and evilness inside of you. A lot of times they get struck, they're stricken with heart attacks, strokes, cancer, and all kinds of other stuff, prostate problems. If it's the female, she gets stricken with all types of sometimes female problems, different cancers and neurological problems. And y'all see that narcissist, and y'all maybe years later, you like, what happened to them? Oh, they didn't see it coming, baby.
No,
they didn't see it coming. And another reason why they didn't see it coming, because that spirit, that those dark entities that they have, them right there, they blinded this clown to all of the wickedness that they were doing, telling them the whole time that they deserve to treat people that way. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how it goes. See, when you listen to the devil, the devil don't have no friends.
At all.
Okay? And guess what? He don't have any loyalty to anybody, nor does any of his imps. But that narcissist sat back, thought they were going to do everything that they wanted to any and everybody that they want.
Okay, talk to me, Mama. Self-love, if you have time during the weekend, Can you please go to Ama Maxon page? What happened there? What is happening in Ama Maxon page? Is there any problem, my queen? Or she also speak about the narcissist as well? Does she speak about the narcissist as well? Let me know, okay?
Wanted to. And baby, when they got that good old payback, they didn't see that thing coming. Because see, they thought that they were manipulative enough to even manipulate God. How you gonna do that? Oh, baby, just because you repent for something, that's even for us as believers. Just because we repent don't mean that it excuse you from the punishment. You're
At
gonna still be
all.
punished. Yes, you are. Because that's what it is. I mean, you
They
can't. I mean,
gaslight
the
you.
Bible says,
Especially if they know the word are holding you for one thing. They use that one thing to hold you. That was the same thing Justin was doing to Kora. Because you know that Kora was dressing the way she dressed. He was using that against Kora. That's what narcissist does. They look for what the world don't like about you. That is what they used to pin you. Like now, as I am doing my video, did you know a lot of people don't like as I am doing video, creating awareness? In case if my husband want to deal with me, he's going to come through my video and deal with me. And tell people, I don't want her to be doing videos. I don't want her to become a content creator. And they know everybody will join them and say, enter house, enter house. Narcissists, they are very wicked people. They look for what people don't like about you. That is where they gaslight. They know whenever they talk that to everybody, because in case if my husband do that to me, people are going to say, yes, your husband is very right, self-love. I don't even know what you are doing in camera. Will you please enter house and go and look for a real job? They know that, and that place is where they are going to hook you. If you are not strong, you will quit. If you are strong, you will not quit. You continue doing what you are doing that is giving you joy. Narcissist does not like you to do what gives you joy. They want that thing that make you cry, that thing that they want you to do. They know you don't like that thing. That is what they want you to be doing for them. And you don't have to give them. Punish them with that thing. You understand, guys? He was thinking that if he's when Justin was doing that to Kora, he was thinking that Kora was going to change her lifestyle for him. And she did not change. That is how to deal with them. She have a lot of video, guys. Maybe we will stay here like 45 minutes.
the wages of sin is death. You see what I'm saying? So this is why they never see it coming. Because they feel like they're entitled to do the stuff that they do.
Yeah.
They feel like no one should say anything to them about how they treat other people.
Yeah.
But honey, when that thing smacked them, y'all know y'all gonna testify. Some of them lost their homes, jobs, cars, and everything else. And y'all listen, I'm gonna tell you something. And they don't see none of this coming. Usually, when the Lord exacts that vengeance on them, it hits them. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
Exactly.
And it looks like the fall of a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like they on top one minute and then the next minute everything. Like Selena, Selena Johnson and Kanye. You have no more energy left in you anymore to tell people what they did wrong. Send them packing. Be happy. Zip your mouth and have a good life. You have no more energy
This
left in you
woman, very
anymore to
funny
tell people
woman.
what they did wrong. Send them packing. Be happy. Zip your mouth and have a good life. Some people call it karma.
Wow. Zip them off and keep on laughing.
Okay, about the discard. They are beyond hurt. Now, this is the information that the flying monkeys and the family members, okay, and even sometimes the children, they're communicating this information to the kids too sometimes. And the thing about it is, this is where that little child begins to emerge, from the narcissist. This is where the one that you took care of, okay, that little child inside of them, this big overgrown, bird, right? But the one that you were nurturing, that inner child, that you were constantly validating, constantly nurturing, trying to show them that you care, trying to show them that you love them, and you are there for them, only for that ego of the narcissist, that demonic force that controls them, for all of the nurturing and all of that good light and energy that you were pouring into them, only for that to come back and be more invigorated to abuse you, to misuse you, and do all of those different things. Okay, so then guess what?
Hmm.
Is the narcissist really hurt?
Hi,
Behind
Mama. MC, thanks for joining. Hi, Dekre, you did not tell me again. Desiree, you did not tell me nothing. Hi, Mama, just joining. Who is talking? It's one of our coach, narcissist and therapist. I don't know. He's a coach. Her name is
what happened? I mean, are they really
D
upset about what happened?
DT. Her name is very hard though. DTL. DTOpant. Her name is hard.
Yeah, but not for the same reason you think. They're upset about it, but they're upset about losing that all of the good energy, the caring, the nurturing, the supply to that inner child. Because when you look at it and you really dissect the whole situation, you're dealing with an overgrown child. That's what you're really dealing with.
Overgrown
You're
child.
dealing with a person
They lack empathy.
that simply does not understand.
They don't understand nothing. They lack empathy. Narcissists lack empathy.
And how to treat a human being or an individual with love, care, and respect. Why?
Yeah.
Because these people have a personality disorder. They have a mental illness. Okay?
They
don't care
have.
nothing about your.
They will tell you, oh, my husband don't buy me gift. You know what? If you say my husband don't buy me gift, and people are going to tell you, teach him how to buy you gift. You cannot teach narcissists how to buy you gift. If you like, buy for him every week. Narcissists don't think they have to buy for you in return. That is how they think. They are mad people, and they don't know they are mad. That is the problem. People see them as normal people. It's only you that is living with them know that they are mad people. Narcissists, they are not well. They don't think like humans. They are very inhumans. Inhumans. They are not human beings. They have mental illness.
Feelings. They don't care nothing about any of that. And see, when you stop caring, that's the problem right there. So are they?
He said what you do is to stop caring. If you used to care for him before, oh, honey, you are coming back from work. What will you like to eat? Stop doing it. She talked about Narcisst, Kora, and Justin. She gave a whole sum up over the 3 years. It's today she made the video today. Let me check her up. I'm amassing. Did she say good thing or bad thing? I used to know that Mama talk very fast, right? She talk very fast. I used to know how. She teach about Facebook before too. She's from Ghana, right? Oh my God, I eat overfeed you. Dive into financial. You gave no fans, friends, or support. We have uncovered shocking truths about the potential. Discover the traditional career. Okay, this video dive deep into Kora Obidi rises and creative complex relationship with her ex-husband. Oh, the video I think is nice though. Can we listen to it, guys? Hi, Mama. Did you notice that Patricia Pussey have stopped commenting for joining Glow Mugo Life? Hey, I told her that she shouldn't worry. Glow Mugu is a narcissist. Glow Mugu is another narcissist as well. They groom you and they start crying. They know what the world don't like about you. They begin to use that to judge you. That's what narcissist does. The same thing she did to me. She know that people always complain and say, self-love, you shout too much. But she also know that a lot of people like my voice as well. And she was trying to use that against me, telling people that I am an illiterate, and people were really believing. That's a narcissist. That is how narcissists gaslight. Glow Mugu, Gloria Achibok is a narcissist. She does that to me. Good things. Okay, Mama. I'm gonna check her up right now. Thank you so much. I was looking at her. It does not last. When narcissists try to gaslight you, leave them. The karma will make them. Karma make them so fast. They think karma is going to take time to meet them. It meets them so fast. Initially, people will be thinking you are the bad one, and I just ignored her. That is what I did to Gloria Achibok. I ignored her for a while, for people to really know her. I don't use emotion. I don't blackmail people emotionally. I don't like it. She is an emotional blackmailer. Gloria Achibok. Let's listen to her mama sing, guys. Think this video is nice, but Kora and
And I spilled. And I told you guys that I saw this Kora as also a cash cow, as a working girl, as somebody who was making money, and I saw her husband seeing her as his milk source, somebody he could manage and they could bring money. And you've seen a lot of text message and what where he says he's the one who knows how to make the money, and he's the one who can produce the money, and he can manage the money and the rest, and he was the one with the social media strategy. You. And at the time I told you guys that it was this girl with the talent and with the strategy. We've seen both of their social media accounts, haven't we? We've seen Kora, who is the natural creator, who has continued to create on her own. She does collaborations with people, but it's just intermittent collaborations. Her page is her content. I think even the children turn up on the page is part of the content, but she herself is the content.
exactly.
We've also seen her ex-husband.
Hi, Cindy, Mama.
For a while, discover.
Thank you so much, Cindy. Thanks, Mama. That's Sifa Cindy. Yeah. Kora is a source. You know these men, they will drain you when they know you are talented. They'll drain you and they don't want other man. Did you know did you know they know that other men are hiding your talent? They knows. But they try to drain you to keep you in captivity with them, even when they know they are not intelligent enough to handle you. That is what narcissist does. She made 3 videos. Whoa, really? Okay, Queen.
But that he is not the creative. And so he did a lot of collaborations with different people. Again, I am somebody who pays attention to a lot of things. I know a lot of the fans, the Justin Dean fans, will not appreciate this, but I'm just saying it as it is. This is all information it's available on the public space, and it's not out of any malice. It is exactly as it is.
It's the way it is.
Soon after the divorce, he brought this Frida girl. The Frida girl was the new cash cow. Some of you did not pick it up, but I'm telling you, the Frida girl was the new cash cow. She was a girl very similar to Kora. She was a girl with talent very similar to Kora. She was a girl who was also here to come and perform and bring the milk. I can't remember what happened and the reasons why that venture.
Did you know how he diverted Frida? Frida later lose her craft because of JD. Frida used to dress and be shaking her flat nash. That would have taken Frida far. Did you see how Justin diverted her? And she lose her craft till today. She don't even know where to start from. If she starts now, they are going to insult her and said, "What are you trying to do?" He now tried to make Frida to be insulting Kora. And later, Frida was later covering up. That is how she lost her craft. Juju Prato, he's a wicked man.
Did not work. And when it didn't happen, he brought a girl who was now his girlfriend. Again, this new girlfriend was very similar to Kora, very similar in looks. Have you guys noticed that most of the people that this guy has brought fit a particular persona? I'm not even going to call the persona, but I'm going to ask you.
Yes, it's true.
I know a lot of you have fed on it and you have been in, but I'm asking you very logical questions right now. Have you noticed the pattern in the behavior?
Exactly. We've noticed
the patterns
it.
of behavior that I'm interested in. Have you noticed the patterns of behavior? Yes, he is not the creative, so he knows that he needs to bring the performers in, so the performers will bring the traffic.
Yeah.
I think there are stages where even
It's a
the
very
drama
stingy
was
man.
encouraged because the drama was bringing traffic.
A pure knack. That's how they behave.
But the drama can only bring traffic. My mom always says drama is like having a poo in public. Yeah. When you poo, the flies will come onto it because it's fresh and it stinks. And then after a while, it will dry and the flies will leave.
Exactly.
So you will see efforts to bring other people on. Yeah, Faisal. The money that girl, and it wasn't even the girl who said so herself, it was this guy who came to say that there was a particular month that girl earned 70-something thousand US dollars in a month.
Yeah.
It's changed a little bit with earnings, but boy, there was money to be made. And those people who were pulling those numbers made some crazy money.
Crazy money. Did you know there is bonus? Oh my God.
More.
Facebook money days they give you.
Look at the patterns of behavior. You will see the actual creative. And I am very similar. Again, you will notice me. I don't do crazy collaborations with a lot of people.
I passed one bonus the other day. They set me up on a bonus of 53 euro. I passed it. I was so happy. The bonus is giving woto if you have views. Now they are telling me if I have 130 views, 130k view in 3 videos, they will give me 85 euro catch. But where am I going to have a 130k views? Really they pay me. No wonder you now see all these BB content creator like Easy. They will just be doing giveaway anyhow. They see money. If you are having views, that they give extra bonus. That extra bonus, if you are having view, you will be passing that extra bonus. That extra bonus is one time cash. If you have 3 videos that climb 130k view, 30k view, 130k view into 3 places, they give you 85 euro cash. Facebook is doing well now, but we that doesn't have views much, it affects us a little bit. But then we thank God for the little that God is giving us.
I'm interesting enough in my own right. I'm comfortable enough in my ability to attract the people that I do attract. Yeah. And so you don't find me bringing a lot of people. That's because you know that you are adequate in yourself.
Yes.
You do a little bit of collaboration as an act of interdependence because it's good, but it's not dependency on anybody to drive traffic
at all.
But you also see people who are not natural creators. People who are not themselves able to bring traffic. And what the strategy then becomes is to align with people and bring people all the time. You go to some people's platforms and you can't even tell who the platform owner is. Yeah. Because they are bringing the world and its friends and so on.
Yes.
Yeah. When he started doing that, those who were strategic, who understood, especially those who were a bit neutral, who had insulted me before, were in my inbox and they were like, Amma. Now we are seeing the patterns of behavior. And some of the things you first called out without evidence are becoming apparent. And I started getting some apologies in my inbox.
Yeah.
People were beginning to figure out, Julia, thank you. So now I'm asking all of you, especially those of you who insulted me, with 3 years of hindsight, with 3 years of data, with a lot of development in this story, do you finally see what I said was not malicious? It was just me, as usual, observing ahead of the public and actually, in my act of ignorance, forgetting to zip my mouth in the process and sharing what I could see that very few could see at the time. But I think a lot has unraveled now for even the simplest of minds to see what has happened, to understand.
Yeah.
I want to share some lessons with you. I want to share some lessons about network. So this Kora Obidi girl would have been a victim. She would have been broken.
Yes.
If her sister had not intervened. And that's the significance of Nancy Ume.
Oh, Nancy, thank you. Everybody need a sister like Nancy to rescue them in the hand of a narcissist. Narcissist will drain you. They will even make your family to hate you. That's what narcissist does. Any small thing, they have called your family. Your sister has started again, or your sister has started, and they know that thing that your family don't like. They will hold up to that thing. All of them will team together against you. It takes by the grace of God to see one person inside the family to come out and say, I know what this guy is trying to do to my sister. I'm going to rescue my sister out of this madman hand. And that was what Nancy did. It was nice.
And again, when Nancy turned up, I told you guys that she had come to give her sister a voice. She was the spine. She came and she allowed her sister, when this thing first happened, did not want to speak. When Nancy turned up on the scene and Nancy sat with her, it gave her the bravado to come and tell her story.
Exactly.
Yeah. The powers that be that wanted to oppress and control her were going to use the public smear to control. But Nancy came and Nancy shielded. Nancy fielded and allowed.
When we see what they are at the beginning of the program,
exactly,
the program and the transformation they have during the journey.
Initially, people did not understand.
This program is unique in the world.
Then we haven't known
and at some point,
that he was a narcissist.
Her sister was an infidel. She came right out here to back, and all what she was doing was making sure that her sister had the freedom, even to come and say she had cheated with somebody. Do you remember she had apparently been in Nigeria and had an affair with somebody and da-da-da.
Yes.
Handle that is technical. This is what HR and PR professionals who are in the market and know what to do have been doing for celebrities for a long time. When public opinion is swayed to try and force you to hold you to ransom, usually the very skilled, very good PR agents will tell you to come here and just own it.
Own it. What are people gonna do now? Are you gonna beat me? Huh?
Yeah.
Are you gonna beat me now? Crucify me? Yes. It's the best thing to do. You don't have to be scared. Now, no, the tactics. Me, in case I not fall in the hand of them, I will know how to maneuver. They are very terrible people, and narcissists are terrible people. They are terrible people. I lie.
Try me. But that's thing of her sister. And that's the kind of sister. I have a little sister. That's the kind of big sister that I try to be for my little sister. I will field for my sister. I will let you eat my eyeballs to protect my sister.
Yes.
And so because I am an elder sister.
Hello, Mama. Isima broke. Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday, my queen. We are already in Thursday over here.
To a beautiful young little sister of mine that I will protect with everything. Again, when I saw Nancy do it, I recognized what Nancy was doing. None of you knew Nancy. Nancy could have sat somewhere and been herself.
Wow. It's 3 video, eh? It's true. Which one did I wash? I don't know whether this one is also it, but you only write Kora in one. Discover how to harness AI seamless business automation. It's not okay. This one is for them.
And lived her life. Again, you have seen Nancy Ume. I'm very sure the fact that Nancy Ume is not broke is visible to all of you now. When she first came, a lot of you had some nasty things to say. And yes, there's another lesson here. Nancy Ume did not orchestrate the divorce. I think Nancy Ume played on Instagram. But in this conversation with her sister, she understood the Facebook thing. She saw the opportunity to grow. She came here, and as a strategist, she came, and it is. I always say to people, when something terrible happens to you, you ask yourself two questions.
Mm-hmm.
How can I make the most of this? And how can I get better because of this? And again, Nancy Ume exemplifies this. She was doing her business, selling pots, as some of you call it.
Yes.
She saw that her sister was being attacked. She came to try and fill for her sister, and all of you went straight onto her. Belinda, is that you? Are you my Belinda bully or a different one? All of you went to her. And I'm very sure her calculating brain thought about it and says, well, the traffic is here, bring it on. So she started channeling the traffic, and it benefited her in two ways. Channeling the traffic and all the hate towards her gave her sister a breathing space.
Yes.
But also, she had a business ready to position. She had all of you see her pots.
Nancy, you do that.
For the pots. And her Radiance brand kicked off. She was doing really well. But now you see Nancy Ume has even done more than just her Radiance brand. She has used this to create her personal brand. She's now an influencer of her own.
Yes.
She is one who stands, and we've seen her grow as a creator. And she's very similar to her sister. She's a creator. She doesn't need any gimmicks, doesn't need any people to come on board
at all.
She now creates very high-end lifestyle content, especially now that she's got her little baby.
Mm-hmm.
Watch her and her husband. You will see that they have evolved into proper lifestyle creators. They are strategic lifestyle creators, and they are doing really well.
And they are doing well.
When something nasty happens to you, ask two questions. I think Kora has done.
Nancy husband is another smart guy, Cheetah. Cheetah is a smart boy. Although the education is not scam anyway. Last, education is not a scam. It's good for a man to be educated, eh? Never you marry a man who is not educated. They are so stressful. Ah, Jesus.
How can I get better because of this? Yeah. Olubukola says she has another sister who never show up. Watch her recent trip to Nigeria. You will see that the three of them were twerking.
Yes.
At some point.
Yes.
The other sister, the elder sister, is a classic elder sister. I think she is a professional. So she will not be able to come here and do all the this and that the other two do.
No.
But even she is not as underground as she was initially. She was here twerking with them. Nancy and Kora were wazzing. Whether it was to a music of hers. Knowing Kora, she's gone to Nigeria. She will be back with music. She's
of
got
course.
traffic going. She will release something. I saw her with Chinedu
yes.
And when I saw her with Chinedu shaking her ass in front of Chinedu, I was like, this girl is something
It's
else.
Kora Kiki. Was. Thumbs up the video, my people, my Facebook people.
If your wife divorces you, if your job sacks you, if the rain falls on your head, if a car knocks you down, whatever happens to you, ask yourself these two questions. This is what the strategic people do.
Mm-hmm.
The others don't. And this is what distinguishes the winners from the rest. How can I make the most of this? My husband has now divorced me. How can I make the most of this? Kora was here. She told you that she needed social media to feed herself and the kids. And the Stars Festival started. People started sending her stars.
Yes.
She was not the one who came to tell you she was divorcing. But somebody had already announced that she was divorcing. How can I make the most of this? I can use this. I can get some stars. I can get some leverage. I can make my music. I can write a book. How can I make the most of this? That's the first question.
Yeah.
And how can I be better because of this? That's the strategic question. So there is the knee jerk of asking for stars. How long will public goodwill last? Not long. People will not give you stars for any extended period of time.
How is that? How is that your business?
How can I make the most of this? Is the first question. How can I be better because of this? And how can I be better because of this was why she wrote the book. She wrote the book because she realized all of you were hungry for gossip. You wanted to know, so she wrote a book. It was on Amazon. You guys went in and you bought it and da. Yeah, same thing. 2 questions. If you don't pick anything from this feed for your own life and moving forward, whatever happens to you. I was telling you guys of a friend of mine whose husband decided to divorce her and take her 3 children from her. But because she had 3 children, she had given up work and was home caring for the children. She was a home carer. The guy divorced her. She was ready to kill herself. We had a conversation. I said to her, listen, how can you make the most of this? You now don't have children. You don't have the money to go fight this guy. Oh. How can you make the most of this? Go to nursing school. Go to nursing school. So she did. She enrolled in nursing school, went and did her degree very quickly. And when she got her degree, she says, what next? I'm like, well, what next is very simple. Knuckle down and work like a dog. You don't even have children. You can work 24 hours in the hospital if you want. Yeah. You can finish one shift and take another shift with bank. Exactly. And she did. And she started working aggressively. Bought herself a 2-bedroom bungalow. Did it up quite nicely, was living very well, minding her business. She wasn't even thinking, she hadn't got round to how she was going to go and fight for her kids. Let me tell you what happened. After a while, her eldest decided that they were going to attend university close to where the mother lived. Oh. And did not want to pay university accommodation. So it was the child who came to find the mother to ask if they could live with the mother to attend university. And obviously, it was the child who negotiated with the dad. I can live with mom. I can stay there. We don't have to pay for accommodation. You. Okay. And everybody agreed. When the first child came, the other children came to visit the first child, and I'm very sure they surveyed the life she has. Or maybe it was the first child reporting back, hey, mom does this. Hey, mom provides this. Hey, life here is good, better than what dad had. The children chose to go with dad because dad could give them a better life. But the same children finally chose, and one after the other returned to the mother. Now, so Kora will go taste. As I speak. That is how Kora is going to be because they are tired of their daddy house. Yes. The elder one is graduated, but the other 2 live in the house, and their custody was not something she even needed to go fight. How can I make the most of this, and how can I be better because of this? Is the question you ask yourself. Exactly. And the people who know this question, the people who ask this question, the people who move forward with this question, they do so much better as a result. Exactly. Nice content, Amamasi. I hope this one will give me copyright today. Oh, you said it's 3 video. I've only seen 2. I've only seen 2, my queen. This woman really did try for her content, Her content is good. Life is deep, Everybody should be careful out there. I only see 2 here. I don't know whether this one is also. No, this one is not a mug. It's not easy, my people. Narcissists are not easy to deal with. That was, by the way. Let's continue with our narcissist video.
Angry? Are they beyond hurt about the disco?
Thank you so much, my queen. Thank you. Desiree. Thank you for calling my attention to it.
Yeah, they are. But guess what? They ought to be hurt. You know what? These birds ought to be hurt about what has happened. Because most of the time, when they're angry and hurt about the discard, it's most of the times y'all are the ones that discarded them. Yeah, you. You the one that's watching this video. You probably went on ahead and discarded that bird. Even if you did it or the narcissist did it, it does not matter. They're still so-called hurt about it because they don't have access to all of all the goodness, all of the nurturing and the kindness that you gave them. You put up a boundary.
Yeah.
And you stood on business.
Yeah.
They don't like that. Right?
No.
So So now, all of what you poured into them, the only thing that they did was use all of what you poured into them. They converted that energy and gave you back the most horrible, darkest, most disrespect that they could ever give you. I mean, the darkest energy, most disrespect. And then they got the nerve to sit up there and be hurt about what you. Yeah, they hurt. They ought to be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They ought to be hurt, because you know what? Here's the thing. After you sit up there and take all of this from somebody, and you are trying to really honestly care about them, you're trying to show them that, listen, you don't have to live like this. Because a lot of y'all met the narcissists when they were down and out on their
Mm-hmm.
luck. You know what I'm saying? They had probably done gone through a bad discard, or you were probably down, just probably coming out of a bad situation, and ran into this clown. And then, only for you to try to show them the best of who you are, and for them to give you the worst of who they were, or they are and always will be.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they got the nerve enough to be upset and hurt about it. But the truth is that the inside of them is hurt. They feel like you betrayed them. They feel like you basically sold them a bag of goods. You told them that you loved them. You told them that you were going to be there for them.
Yeah.
But see, you told them all of that under the pretense that you thought you was dealing with somebody that had good sense.
No,
This
no, that you are
backward flying
dealing with a
pigeon with
mental
the
patient.
feathers missing was all the way 100% crazy. Okay, 100%. And when you found that out, you had to make some changes in the game. You
Of
had
course.
to go ahead on and pack up shop. Because listen, the truth of the matter is, narcissists they're only gonna give to you what they think they need to in order to pull down whatever it is, your resources or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're only gonna breadcrumb you every step of the way. They're not getting ready to give you anything beyond what they need to.
No.
They're not gonna put in the extra effort. That went out the door with the love bomb. Are you serious? But they have the nerve to be hurt. And they are. Y'all, I want to tell y'all something. I don't care what the flying monkeys come back and tell you.
Yeah.
Because they done told you, the narcissist over there telling them all kinds of lies. They don't know what happened. They don't know why you treating them like that. They don't know why you
And narcissists have problem of remembering something. They will tell you they did not remember. Narcissists.
you left them. They don't know. A lot of y'all done got calls from the flying monkeys and the rest of them. The narcissists telling all kinds of lies. They don't know what has happened. They know everything.
They know.
But they're not going to tell them. They're going to continue to lie.
They know. They will tell you, I don't want to judge. I've forgotten it and we should rest. It's a lie. It's a manipulation type.
Because they want to spin a narrative that is going to support all the nonsense that they had going on. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. When you're dealing with people like this, you can't let the hurt or what they say, the lies that they tell, you can't let that bother you. You got to go on about your business, because let me tell you something. It's only the little hurt child inside of them that's missing you. That ego, if you ever go back to them, let me tell you something. That ego that was drawing the supply off of the hurt child that you were nurturing on the inside of that narcissist, and then that ego take all of that good supply that you pouring onto them, the validation. Oh, you can do what you can do it. You can do it, and the narcissist is just sitting there like, they eating all of that up. And guess what? Turn around and give you all of their worst. Yes. They deserve to feel like they feel. Okay? That's the only thing that's missing. That's what they are having a fit about, is the fact that they no longer have access to you, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Yeah. Let them stay over there and hurt as long as they have to. Because guess what? They caused it, not you. They caused it. Because you know what? If you wanted somebody to speak about you better, if you wanted somebody to treat you better, then you should have behaved better. I'm talking about the narcissist. But they want to treat you like the bottom of somebody's shoe, and they want you to continue to stay there. Okay. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do and put this boundary up. And I'm going to get on up out of here. And you could do whatever it is you feel like you need to do, Mr. or Miss Narcissist, because I'm out of here. But
Thank
are they
you.
hurt? Yeah. They hurt by it. They hurt by that discard. It messed them up. It messed them up. But guess what? Let them birds stay they messed up behinds in them trees. Okay? I told
Okay.
y'all they belong in the trees, not in your head and not in your bed. They gonna keep on lying. They gonna keep on complaining. They gonna keep telling everybody all of these lies about what you did and what you said. You know the truth, and God does too, and that's all that matters. Because if you got other folks out there believing what the
Oh my God, sleep won't take me. Since Justin claim he made Kora, what is what she is then? How come he can't make all those Tinder women that he keeps sleeping around with? He's such a damn liar. He's a narcissist. That is how narcissists, they are so full of themselves.
narcissist says, then you know what? Their discernment is off.
And the thing that narcissist does too, they will be doing something and be saying, it's for us. It's for us. You will feel free and be following him to build. Don't once you are done following them to build, they change their character and start behaving like egoistic again. Narcissists are very difficult people to deal with too. Only those who don't marry then I understand. God, I
Their
beg.
discernment is very off. And you don't need those types of people in your life anyway.
Mm-mm.
All right? So, family, listen. I hope y'all really hear what I'm saying. They bother because they don't have access to you and that nurturing, that kindness and all of that anymore. Yeah, they hurt by it.
Mm.
That little child inside of them has been left to be cared for by the demonic entities that embody that narcissist. That little child inside is screaming. Hey, it is what it is, ain't it? It all belongs to the narcissist. Let them deal with their own stuff.
Yes. And so he rich. My people, let me leave you guys. I'm dozing off. I want to sleep. Facebook people, I'm leaving. Good night. See you all tomorrow. I don't want to go and sleep like a Momo and daughter. The way that one was screaming on that very day. The way she was breathing. I say, oh my God. Why can't you just cut up the camera and sleep for once? Some people, God help us. My people, let me leave you guys. I'm dozing off. I have to sleep. Good night. Thank you all for the thumb up. I really appreciate. Stay blessed and sweet dreams. Bye, guys.